Hey everybody, Dark Shadow here, and welcome to the intro video for my hopefully long roleplay series called The Eternal Wanderers, which is happening on Roll20 in my, let's just say, original world that I created from the scratch, of course taking inspirations from there and there, and it's in Pathfinder mechanics or yeah system or something like that if you wanna call it. Basically, this video is to tell you guys what is going on with this session, and yeah, that will be basically it. So, starting from the beginning, I might give you the lore intro for it. So, listen carefully. And mostly unknown legend says that a long time ago, gods and other powers that be created the world without a name, carefully closed off from other planes, acting as a prison for most dangerous beings and artifacts gathered from all sides of the universe. Then, by reasons hidden in a deep, dark place, someone else gave a spark of life, and thus beginning the process where Great Prison also became a purgatory to humans, elves, dwarfs, orcs, trolls, dragons, and other races alike. Years, decades, ages passed, while the world without a name was stricken by wars, magic disasters, famine, poverty, chaos, and destruction. But, as the saying goes, nothing lasts forever. Soon, in different parts of the massive, still mostly unexplored world, representatives from wide variety of species banded together and carved safe havens so their civilizations may flourish and expand, still aware of the danger looking from all sides. And in this central and interesting, vast, and still dangerous world lives you, a being given power and knowledge about true purpose of this world, with one rule and one rule only, hanging above your head almost like an executioner blade. Sorry for my bad English spelling. That you won't reveal this secret to everyone. You can only guess the consequences of breaking it. As it turns out, you are not the only one. Our other small, still mostly unknown, and avoid attention adventurers guild called the Eternal Wanderers, that's the name of the session, gathers all bearers of the forbidden knowledge and chosen by the powers that be. Their members constantly set out into this wild world. Will they see it as a playground, as a means to fulfill their needs, or will they want to make it a better place? Only time will tell. You will begin in the lands of Sidonia, one of the carved out safe havens, yet troubled from many sides. Yeah, of course, sorry for my stuttering, spelling mistakes. I think one or two English users might grit their teeth while listening to me. I'm very sorry about that. So yeah, that was like also one more thing. Even though I'm trying to keep some sort of plot lines, storylines, and there will be some big events, hopefully, in the future, I know that there are problems in long running sessions that, well, players drop out, then the storylines that were connected to them got stuck, and there are a lot of problems with that. So basically, I'm trying to keep my session as open as possible. Of course, I cannot bring everyone in because that would be just chaos, and I would not be able to DM properly with like over 10 players. But yeah, if someone drops out, I'm trying to keep the best open. I don't know how to say it exactly. The easiest way for me to like exchange the players if something happens. So yeah. And before we go to the players, I'll just give you a quick glance and the part of my map of a certain land called Sidonia, where currently the all like big events for players are happening, and there's the main storyline for now, at least, because the whole world, at least the sketch of it, is bigger. Of course, I don't wanna show you the picture of the world because one, it's not that beautiful. Of course, this picture isn't either. Like, is it like I didn't use any specifics program, I only used the tools offered by Roll20, by the way, awesome site. So yeah, you can see the one of the biggest cities in the area called Pinewood, which is City of Faith, and don't ask me about the name, and also many different things. So that's the small glimpse of where the players are currently, or at least their characters are. And speaking about the rooster, I mean player characters rooster, here you can see the current members of the story party, if you wanna say that. Of course, there are also other players, but sadly they left, gone, or they couldn't play, or there were other reasons. And I won't bother you with all the details, tell them how they look or something like that. I will just give you a quick run through, not run through, let's say max in one sentence who they are. So, starting from Mr. Ronford the Bright Merrick, he's an Asimar and he's playing Paladin Inquisitor. By the way, the player that is wielding or playing this character is currently in hospital. He had some kind of accident, so big shout out to you, man. I hope you get back to health in no time. I'm sure I said that wrong, but anyways, best wishes for you, and I hope to see you very soon on the next session. Continuing forward, we have Genkiro Reinhardt, who is Kitsune, and his classes are Rogue and Bird, so that's interesting combination. Next we have Zermenos. Of course, you can see from the token that he's not the most friendly fellow, although he's not chaotic evil, let's just say that. He's a Tiefling, Shackleborn, and he's basically playing a mix of Artificer, Deathmage, and Soul Eater. As I said, not chaotic evil. Continuing forward, we have Otiros, who is playing Human, Cavalier, Dragoon. It's like the mix of the class. Believe me, on an open field, he's a beast. And I think we're gonna end with Neil Thane, one of the newest additions to the group, who is also human, and he's playing a mix of Telepath and Gunslinger. That's also pretty interesting. Now I know that I'm missing one character, which is this fella at the bottom line in the center. And I know that you can see his full name, but basically everyone in the world and everyone from the party knows him as Jai. And he's playing homebrew classes, I think Jumper and Chronoblade or something with the time and so on. Of course, I slightly nerfed them, so he won't be as that powerful because these homebrew classes can sometimes be really overpowered, like even for the standards of this campaign. So yeah, in terms of the players, that's everything. You can pretty much guess that they are really powerful bunch, and if they are together, I think it's the challenges that the world offers, they will deal with them. I think most of them. Anyways, so yeah, and that's the party, and I think that in terms of the campaign, the things that I wanted to say, that would be all. So for the ending, I'm gonna leave with the pretty neat, nice song from the YouTube audio library. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and I hope you will watch the session.